And the something to include Jessica, Danica, Richard, Spencer. Good God. How many names has he's got? I am reaching out in hopes to clarify. Okay, alright. To include individuals with self-proclaimed gang ties. Jessica, Danica, Richard, Spencer. GD in Nashville, Tennessee. You know, you give Beast way too much credit when you're desperate. A few months ago, I was asked by the original reporting victim, Courtney Hernandez, to assist in organizing a factual series of events in chronological order for a thorough report of continued harassment and abuse. Mr. Stevens has attempted to threaten and intimidate Ms. Hernandez into silence after an assault occurred on a date in November 2024 in Oklahoma City. It is my understanding that you, Detective Nino, were actually the individual that first spoke with Ms. Hernandez prior to her report made to Officer Cook, and you were the one that informed Officer Cook that this complaint fit the criteria for a protective order. I also understand that this complaint was transferred to Detective Trevino. However, I could be mistaken on that piece. The original reporting victim, Ms. Hernandez, was advised to not be concerned about the continued unprovoked harassment because Mr. Stevens was a Tennessee resident at the time. However, since then, Mr. Stevens has moved to Giddings, Texas, while continuing to increase threats and harassment of the original reporting victim, Ms. Hernandez. Mr. Stevens has a pattern of abuse with a number of victims that has accumulated over the years to include ex-wives, ex-girlfriends, family members, adult child victims, etc. I can provide supporting evidence to... wow. You have to think about this. You have to put yourself in Detective Nino's shoes. Detective Nino receives this email. And then Detective Nino gets a voicemail. And the only thing that's in that voicemail is basically Brittany Ann confirming that she was harassing the fuck out of Craig online via live stream. Why did Augie have this? Oh, that's why. Because it was posted in the Discord. And everyone was tagged. Hi guys, we have a request. We need men to email this officer. This is the officer helping Courtney, Craig's victim. Your experience and what you've seen on Craig's actions over the last year. Shit is really popping off, and Craig and his cronies are harassing the officer and the department now. We need to help her finally get justice. Here's an example of what Brittany Ann said in her email to him earlier today. She has requested as many people as possible do this. This is old news. Alexa, play. Alexa, volume -2.